Hello everyone and welcome to Season 9 of 5 Parsecs from Home. And yeah, we are here with our new team, the Ranger Squad Delta, a group of, let's call them military fans, nerds who have decided to take up like a military style to become mercenaries. Woo! This can only go well. For those of you who didn't watch the crew breakdown, firstly you should just you should, but also we have got Sergeant Carver Holland, who is the leader. We have got Corporal Yulia Antonenko, who is she's the team psychic. We have Specialist Amy Tampuli, who is the team technician. And we have Specialist Grant Richter, who is the team's... I mean, look at him, he's twice the size of the rest of them. Absolutely the team bruiser. We are trying to get to the end of 50 campaign turns, and we are going to be using the faction system this time. So, yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be great. We are on Hyperborea, a planet from an old campaign. It is an ice world that is being mined for water. And, yeah, we have two factions fighting over it. We have the Hyperborean Waterworks Maintenance, who are... I normally call them the HWP for obvious reasons. They are trying to mine the water to sell to the highest bidder. And the Angelic Choir, who are basically space Scientology, and they want to use it. Basically, they want to give it to whoever actually needs it, but there is a kind of implication that they want to do it to recruit people. So, despite the fact that the Angelic Choir would actually probably be giving it to people who need it more, our team are going with the HWC for HWM just because they're the merchant cartel, they're going to pay more. So, factions have 3 stats: influence, power, and loyalty. The HWM has influence 3, power 3, and loyalty 1. The influence is basically how strong you are. Power is how good you are against other factions, and loyalty is a currency that the team can spend. So it means we get benefits if we do enough missions for them. Yeah, the Angelic Choir has influence of 5, so they're actually quite good at doing stuff. But their power is only 2, so they're not very good against other factions. And also loyalty 0, because we decided to throw ourselves in with the merchants rather than the religious group. Might come back to bite us in the arse, we will see. Especially because the influence is, very, very important. As we're about to find out, because before we do any campaign turns, you roll and see if you can get underneath equal to or underneath the influence. They have a job for you. So we're going for the HWMM for obvious reasons. And the thing we get is... Okay, cool, they have a job for us. Their jobs are patron missions without danger pay, but with an extra enemy, so that's fun. To try and prepare for this just a little bit, I think Holland and Richter are both going to train, and Antonenko and Tampuli are both going to try to trade in the vain hopes that we can get some better gear, because at the moment our weapons situation is not brilliant. So we trade, and Antonenko gets 22. Medical pack. Your choice of a stim pack or a med pack. I'm going to go for a stim pack. I'm probably going to need it. And Tampuli. Oh, where's my dice? 63. 63 is odd device. You can pay 1 credit on a 1d, then roll a d6 on a 6 you roll on the loot table. I think she's too smart for that. Yeah, our technician is not going to buy a random thing that she doesn't know what it does. Thank you very much. So missions. We are doing it counts as a patron mission, so that is 41 for deployment conditions. Small encounter. A random crew member must sit out this fight, but enemy numbers are reduced by 1. Excellent. So who isn't fighting in the inaugural mission? Okay. While Tampuli is saying how much she doesn't think this is worth anything, everyone else is fighting. Cool. Are there notable sites? No, there are not. Cool. Who are we fighting? I know we are all chomping at the bit. We are going to be fighting 73 interested parties. Ooh. And those interested parties are 99. Oh, gee, the high level ones are scary on this. Oh, it's a salvage team. It's not too bad. Okay. We are not. We are so early in the campaign. We don't have number adjusted enemies, so it's 2d6. Pick the lowest +1 because the enemy gets +1. Okay, so we're fighting 3 salvage team members, which I don't even think is enough for specialists. God, early campaigns are weird. I love it, but early campaigns are weird. Okay, no, there is a specialist. The gear for salvage teams is 2B. So that is going to be 2 and 4. They have military rifles, and the specialist has a hand flamer. Cool. And do we have a unique individual with them? No. There's going to be 3 salvage team members versus 3 members of our team. However, what we also have is an actual mission we need to do. And that mission is 3. We got 1 air objective. That single objective is 98 sweep. Place 3 objective markers spread throughout the thing, and if we begin an activation within 1 inch and no enemies within 4 inches, it is removed. We complete it once all 3 objectives are removed. Cool. Okay, that's a fairly easy one. What is the time limit? It's 4 turns. 41 for time limit. Okay, we've got 6 rounds to do this. Cool. But. It's a count as a patron job, so we have to do the special conditions. And the special condition is 61. No psionics. No psionics may be deployed. Okay, so Antonenko is out as well. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be our two dudes. So I guess while these two are fighting, like, this is their training mission. Okay, this is a real weird starting game. I love it. I love 5 Parsecs for exactly this reason. Let's get stuff set up. So, before we start, lovely viewer and community member Qualish asked if we could do close-ups of the enemy models. So I figure that's actually a really good idea, especially because it means I can like say these are the people, this is who they are, and also I'll do stuff like rolling for psychics and deployment conditions before I set up. So we have 2 regular salvage crews with military rifles, and this dude has a flamethrower. I actually have models with a flamethrower. I'm so excited. On a 4+, one of them is psychic, of course. Rolling a D3 on that. The flamethrower guy is also a psychic, and he has 3. 3 is bolster. Okay, all enemies are fearless until I kill him. Excellent. Everything is going to be great. That's not what I really wanted. On the plus side, these guys are not great shots. They have mostly long-range weapons, and this planet is covered in fog, so everything over 8 inches is -1 to hit, which may be the only thing that saves us in this particular scenario. So yeah, let's get these guys on the board and then start fighting. Oh god, I've missed Hyperborea. It's actually a really pretty planet. Yeah, the snow and like the proper like nice trees and the water. It's all really pretty. So yes, our enemies are back here. Flamer Psychic dude is in the middle with the 2 riflemen on the sides. Sergeant Carver is over here. Specialist Richter is over here. The enemy mercenaries have dammed off this part of the river, so we've got to go and investigate that. We've got to make sure everything is okay at the source of the river. And there is a bit over here. It's kind of like a watch space for like this particular area. It's got good lines of sight, so we've got to try and get that as well. Now, we left the 2 people with any savvy at home. We are outnumbered, so we can grab the initiative on a 9. No. Cool. Got no communicators, and there's only 2 of us, so both reaction 1. Ooh, 1 person can go first. I think I am going to... I am going to let Holland go first. Richter can go second, mainly because it means that Holland has a hunting rifle and a scrap pistol. Hunting rifles are rubbish for for this type of thing. It does mean that he can run up a little bit. They'll go after him because he's at least got a point of luck. And yeah, hopefully we can grab that before they can come to us. He's moved up behind cover here. This guy, the flamer dude, he's crossed the river, taking cover behind the rocks there. This dude has run up here. Now, these guys are cautious, so the fact he's got -1 to hit, so he needs 6s, doesn't bother him as much as you might think. Especially because he's going to hit instantly. Oh god, Holland's got toughness of 6. Oh, sorry, got toughness 3. He has been wounded automatically. Of course he has. And he's going to dodge 6 inches that way. A decent... Oh, no. Okay, cool. Yep, dodged over there. With that, he is going to move up here. Take cover behind those, like the riverbed. And take a shot at him as well. He also needs 6s. He misses at least. Thank God. You bastard. But however, it is now Richter's go. Richter has moved up. And I am going to shoot this dude in the back. Richter's +1 to hit is going to counteract the -1 to hit. So he needs 5s. He's going to hit. Now, he has toughness 5, but the blast rifle is damage 1, so he needs 4s. He does not kill. He's going to push him back and stun him. which is still pretty good because I don't want to get shot with a flamethrower. I don't want to get shot with a military rifle, honestly, but here we are. Turn 1 has been completed on a no-score draw. Excellent. Okay, I really need to roll a 1 like right now. Hey! Okay, so my plan is to give that to Richter. Because honestly, taking out one of these would probably a better idea. But if I can kill the psychic, the other ones will run away. And also Richter can get behind the barricades here, which is pretty cool. So yeah, he's going to jump over here. And he is going... yeah, take another shot at the psychic. I need to kill the psychic to get the... to stop the bolster effect. So he hits. He kills. Okay. Richter gets the first kill of the game, which he bloody should. I gave him a decent amount of psychic powers for that exact reason. He is going to stay where he is and shoot at him. He needs 6s, but rerolls 1s. Going to miss. He's going to need to move, but I'm not sure where to. I will think and get back to you. Right, he has climbed up there to get vantage point here so he can go down to join his mate next time. And he is now going to shoot as well. Of course he's going to hit again. Oh, thank God. He's going to knock back and stun. Oh, you know what? You know what? I think he's going to stand and shoot back. So, he's got a Seeker Sight, which is +1 to hit. He's combat 1. Got a Seeker Sight, which is +1 to hit if stationary, which is not the same as aiming. So, he needs 4s to hit him. Oh, that's a 4. That's definitely a 4. It's not going to kill him. It's going to knock him back and stun him. And unfortunately, there is an inch behind him, so I'm not going to knock him back and send him off the cliff, which is a real shame. But it would have been very, very funny. Before I do the thingy, though, does he run away? They've got panic of 1 to 3. So, yeah, he just runs. He's just... Which, to be fair, he's been ruinously efficient. And then he immediately got shot and ran, which to be... I would do that. That's exactly what I would do. I would immediately run away the second I was shot at. So I can't judge him too harshly. But there is still one guy. And it is the end of turn 2. So we have a random event. And that random event is 40. Snapshot. Select a figure in your crew. They may fire a weapon immediately. If the weapon is a pistol, it hits automatically. Otherwise, roll to hit normally. Oh. See, they both need 6s. So I'm going to pick Richter, because if Richter can hit and kill him, then we hold the field and we immediately win. He misses. Cool. We are on to turn 3. Right. Let's get our initiatives on. Okay, both of my sides are going second. I think he is going to stay where he is and take another shot down at my poor bastard boss. Gonna miss. Cool. So, Richter is going to take the first objective. He is then going to try and make a beeline for that one. He can move, he may as well move and shoot. If I could take him out, but I still need to get to them, which is a big deal right now. But if I can take him out, then I can just run for 2 turns and grab him on the last turn. That'd be great. Because yeah, this one you do not complete if you hold the field, so you still need to actually do it, which is actually quite harsh. Yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Yeah, Richter has run up. He is now within 8 inches, so he doesn't get the penalty for shooting. So he needs to get a 5. He still needs a 5 because he's still in cover, but he hits. He needs 3s to kill. Yes, okay, the last dude is dead. So that's cool. Okay, I think that means we cannot fail this, but I'm just going to check if both of my dudes are within 12 inches, they can run in 2 turns. Yes. And yes. Okay, I'm not going to play it out because that would be real stupid. Yes, both of my guys are just in range. They will get there on turn 5, begin their activations on turn 6. Complete the objective. We have won. Da 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 da. I like when a mission just works. It would have been nice if the other half of the team had been here for it. But, yeah, we did it. Cool. There was a chance we'll get a rival status. We do. The salvage team are now rivals. Excellent. I'm very happy about that. The patrons... Okay, so I'm going to... I don't think it actually says when you do the faction stuff, so I'm going to do it during the patron status, because they're basically like mega patrons. So, because I completed a job with them, where the HWM gets a point of loyalty, which is something I can spend to get cool stuff down the line. Because I did a job, they do a faction struggle event, which is you pick another random faction. In this case, there is only the Angelic Choir. And both sides roll a d6 and add their power, adding 1 if there was a successful job this turn. So the HWM get an additional power. The faction that rolls the lowest gets -1 from the highest of their power or influence. So it is kind of like a sort of very like simple war game. So the Hyperborean Waterworks Management is power 3. The Angelic Choir is power 2. And the HWM gets +1, so D6 +4 for 10. The Angelic Choir does not get that. Its influence goes down by 1 because its influence is 5. It's going down to 4. Oh no! And now a random faction gets to have another action on its own. So high the HWM, low the Angelic Choir. The HWM gets to have another action, and its action is 95. Day-to-day operations. Create... crew is offered a job next turn. Okay, so we just get another free job without having to look for it. That's pretty cool. So, yes, loyalty is spent as a crew action only the leader can do. It's real good, but yeah, we'll see how things go. Back to this part of the game. Get paid. We won, so 1 to 3 we re-roll. Excellent. 6, we get 6 credits out of that. Excellent. We get 2 battlefield fines because the salvage crew gets an additional 1 if you take them out. So 31 is Curious Data Stick. We gain a quest rumor, and 25 usable goods. Roll on the consumable table. Hey, we like consumable tables, and it also takes us to the loot table for the next part of the game. Our consumable is 33 Kiranin crystals, I think they're like flashbangs. I never remember they exist. So, I get a loot roll. Might be something nice. 100 is rewards. For the record, for people, I don't think it's ever come up before. Double zeros in a D100 is 100, not 0. It goes from 1 to 100, not 0 to 99. Thank you very much. So, our reward is 2. Oh, documents, +1 rumour. So we earn 2 rumours for a quest. Quests are cool. I can do a quest. Anytime I'm not doing a quest, I can do, like, merchant jobs. Not merchant, thingy jobs. So, yeah. Injuries. We didn't have any injuries. We won the mission. XP. XP is, Richter gets 4 XP for getting the first kill. Holland gets 3 for surviving. That's basically it. Under purchase items, I am going to... We have a spare tracker site. I'm just going to sell it for an extra credit. It's going to get us up to 11 credits. We're currently on 17 credits debt. So I might pay that off next... try and pay a whole bunch of that off next turn. We roll for our campaign event. Our campaign event is 47. 47 is... Oh no. Equipment malfunction. If there are any items in your stash, a random item is damaged and must be repaired. Oh god. So we have a stim pack, a med patch, and the Kiranin crystal. So 1, 2, 3. The stim pack has been damaged. Crap. That's the only one I would ever remember to use. And hello. Coming back for the crew event, we have the Tampuli and Antonenko. And our crew event is for Antonenko. And she is going to 40. And a little on the side, receive +2 credits. Oh, hell yes. So yeah, we got 9 credits out of this. That's going to get us up to 13 out of the 17 we need to pay off the ship. It's going to be 18 next time. But yeah, I could try a loyalty action and see if I can pay off the ship with that. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. If I can pay off the ship in like turn 2, that would be insane. Hell yeah, let's try it. In a sentence which always comes back to bite me in the arse, I'm feeling very positive about this. Hell yes. A great first mission. I hope the full crew can go out for the next one. I want to see Antonenko in action, quite honestly. And yeah, just hell yes. Also, I've just realised Holland and Richter are speed 5s or speed 4. They would have been a bit faster. It wouldn't have changed the game, but I thought it was the other way around. I thought the Tampuli and Antonenko were... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you want to see me get the stats wrong, remember to subscribe. Marketing. And yeah, just as always, engagement, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Bye.